everyone, this is your head golf professional, Mike Meehan here. I'm in my backyard. We're going to start a few little tips for this upcoming golf season. I know everyone's been stuck at home, but we're allowed to play golf now. We have to walk, but I want to give everyone a few simple ideas and tips to that they can either practice at home or I want you to think about on the golf course. The first thing we're going to start with in this little series is we're going to start with pitch shots, and you're going to hear a lot of different things about pitch shots. You're going to hear Phil Mickelson hinge, hold. You're going to talk to guys use the bounce, slide it under this way. But I'm going to give you a real simple way to hit the golf shots, and it'll be very similar to what you would see as Steve Stricker, Jason Day, maybe a Zach Johnson. They're very consistent players, and the idea is that we're going to create a very wide and shallow angle into the ball, okay? And we're going to be able to control where this club bottoms out, and we're going to be able to control how far down the club goes. And so what we're going to use is we're going to do a couple things. First, we're going to get a very neutral, so zoom in on the grip, a very neutral to what we'd call weak grip. My normal grip might look like this, but when I'm hitting a pitch shot, it's going to look like this. That's going to allow me to, as I swing, to maintain a square to open club face, as opposed to a closed club face. The next thing, what we're going to do is we're going to eliminate a lot of wrist action in the backswing. If you hold the grip relatively soft in your hands at maybe a 2 or 3 in a scale of 1 to 10, there'll be plenty of wrist action when you swing the club back. So as I swing back, I'm gonna not have a lot of bend in the right wrist. There might be a little, but not a lot. That's gonna keep the club face open. It's gonna keep a shallow, wider arc, and I'm gonna maintain weight onto my front foot, in which when I swing through, I can just rotate the chest and the body through the shot. And what I can do from there is I can get a nice shallow just brushing of the grass. And I don't have to brush the grass by letting the club this way. You're gonna hear a lot of guys talk about using the bounce of the club, which is okay to lob it high. But as long as I have a shallow swing, not a lot of setting of the wrists, I maintain my pressure on my left side, I will get this club to bottom out in a good spot. Now I have a balance board here in which you can see I can go from side to side. Now in a full golf swing, we take the club back, shift right, shift left, and swing through. But in this pitch shot, I want you to get set slightly left, I want you to stay slightly left, and then rotate, okay? Get one from behind just so they can see down the line that weight is slightly left. Okay, I got the neutral grip. As I swing it back, no weight shift, not a lot of wrist hinge, and I let the chest rotate through, and I'm able to control the low point of this arc through the hit by not overusing the wrist. Another thing you can do at home, okay, you can grab a 2x4 if you have one, or a box. I know people have been getting stuff delivered. So you use a box, and when you set up, put the ball to where the toe of the club is almost touching the box. And notice how, as I rotate through, I do not hit that box. A lot of you players that shank the ball, hit them off the hosel, you throw the club head from the wrist and you'd whack this box, okay? And you can teach yourself to hit really good pitch shots by a simple drill like this. Just weight left, neutral grip, pivot, and brush the grass. And this will teach you to hit the ball from the center to slightly towards the toe, which is the best way to pitch it. It'll teach you good contact, and once you make good contact, It will really help you get more confidence around the greens, which is ultimately hoping to get you lower scores. So just keep this in mind. Any questions, you can always email me, mike@owgolf.com, and look for more of these tips to come soon. Thanks.